Hey everybody, and welcome to Worth a Buck, where I'm going to take some of the most popular Dollar Tree items, test them out for you guys, and let you know if they're really worth that dollar. If you want to see what I'm reviewing today, just stay tuned. Alright you guys, so today we're going to be checking out the self-laminating sheets from the Dollar Tree. This was a request that I check these out on a Worth the Buck and let you all know what I think of these. My first impression, I have to be honest with you, I was looking for a larger sheet. Now if the Dollar Tree carries a larger sheet, I just couldn't find it where I was looking. I only could find these small ones. Each of these sheets measures 4.5 by 6.5, so definitely not large like I was expecting it to be, but let's go ahead and open it up and we will check out the quality. Alright, so pulling these out of the package, this is what they look like. There are 5 of the sheets in this package, and it does come, here is the clear protecting side. Pretty hard little plastic there. I'm not sure how many mils this is because it doesn't say anywhere on the packaging that I can find. So I don't know how many mils to tell you that is. But then what we're going to do is peel this back, and this is the sticky side. So once we get whatever it is that we're going to laminate in there, then that is how we will get it to stick together. Now, because these are so small, you really aren't going to be able to laminate much on one sheet, something like a business card or even a photograph. Because this is a 4.5 by 6.5, this probably will laminate most 4 by 6 photos. However, if you're like me, most of your photos now are going to be digital, and you're going to have those somewhere on a computer or on a memory storage somewhere. But if you were to decide to print one out, then it looks like this probably should fit a typical 4 by 6 photo or a 3 by 5. But for today's video, I'm going to try to use this on a business card because my main thing is just to see if the value is worth it and if it is of good quality that really would laminate without a heating machine. So let's give it a try. Alright, so the instructions tell us that we are to lay whatever it is that we're going to be laminating face down on the hard part, and that we are to carefully begin to peel this back as we lay it down. And what we're going to want to do is smooth this out as we go to make sure we are pressing out all of the air bubbles. That is something that takes care of itself on a laminating machine. And if you've already seen my video on how to laminate objects without a machine, then you will notice that we can also do this with contact paper, which would be a whole lot cheaper of an option, but not near as sturdy. I can already tell you that. This is definitely a much better quality than the contact paper for sure, because this is a nice hard piece of plastic as far as the front is concerned. Alright, so now that we have that pushed down, there's no air bubbles in there. Let me try to re-peel this to see if it will lift off. And no, I can't get that to peel. Alright, so that looks like it's a very good seal. Now let's go ahead and cut this and see if the seal is going to stay. Now you do have to be careful that you don't cut too close. If you've never laminated before, let me just go ahead and let you know. You can see a very thin little pocket of air right along the edge of whatever it is you're laminating, simply because there is something inside between the two sheets that's not completely flat. So you want to make sure that as you're cutting, you go at least a little bit beyond that, because you don't want to pop that air bubble. If you do, naturally, it's not going to seal. Alright, so now we have that cut all the way around, and let's see how that's still sticking. Alright, I'm not able to get any lifting anywhere. You can see that I have walked all the way around it on all the sides, so that is definitely a nice crisp seal, and that is definitely a hard, nice laminated piece there. Very nice. I do love the quality and the thickness of this sheet for sure, and it is sticking beautifully. Very, very nice. So now I want to go over just a few of the negatives that I've noticed, because it is a great product, no doubt about it, very easy to do, gave me a nice seal. It is super clear, which is much better than using the contact paper. So I definitely love the product, but here are a few cons. First of all, this is only a 4.5 by 6.5 size sheet. So out of one of these, you could have gotten 2 business cards. You would have been pressing it hard, trying to line them up close together. So that's one negative already, and you would really only be able to get 1 photo depending on the size of that photograph, because these sheets are so small. In this package, you do only get 5 sheets, which means you're only going to be able to laminate 5 photos and possibly 10 business size cards. If you're using things that are even smaller than this, then obviously yes, you could laminate more things, but just for a general rule, that's about what you're going to get for your $1. At Walmart.com, you can pick up a laminating machine for around $25. That's a pretty good deal on that. You can also pick them up on Amazon for around the same price. And the refill sheets for the actual heated laminating machines, you can get 200 of those sheets for just $21. Here is the thing at Amazon. Those laminating sheets that you use in the heated machine are a 9 by 12, which means they are double the size of this. So you could fit a letter in there, you could fit a greeting card, you could fit a lot more variety of things that a sheet this small is not going to hold. And because it is double the size of this, it is as if you are getting 400 of these sheets for just that $21. Obviously, if you were to buy $21 of this, you're still only going to be getting 105 sheets. So definitely a much better value. At Walmart, the price is roughly the same for the heated sheets, but at Walmart you also can get, and I'm sure Amazon too, I just forgot to check, you can get the self-laminating sheets at Walmart, just like these, but you get 100 of those for $12.88. Again, those sheets are double the size of this one, so it is as if you are getting 200 of these little sheets for that $12.88. It would cost you $20 to get the same amount of product at the Dollar Tree. So overall, Dollar Tree is definitely not the cheapest place to get these. So the question you have to ask yourself concerning if it's worth the buck or not, it is definitely worth the buck as far as the quality is concerned, but probably not as far as the price point is concerned. If you have a lot of things that you will be laminating and you need a ton of material to do that, then your best bet is to go ahead and invest in a laminating machine and just get the laminating sheets that go in that. If you don't have a massive amount, but still a good quantity, then the self-laminating sheets at Walmart are still going to be a better deal, because you are going to be able to laminate more for less. However, if you only have just a couple of things that you're wanting to laminate and you want to just run in the store because you've got 2 or 3 items, then yes, this probably would be worth just picking up for convenience sake. So it's kind of a yes and no this week. The product is definitely worth the $1 as far as the quality, but I think it's not worth the $1 as far as the price point. So that's really a decision that's going to be totally up to you. But overall, I think it is a great little product, and if I had just 1 or 2 things to do, then I'm definitely glad that I have this in my possession. I want to thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you soon in the next video.